Your story might be the very thing someone else needs to hear to find hope, healing, and even salvation. It's not just your story, it's God's story in you, and it has the power to change lives. Today, I'm going to share why your testimony is one of the most powerful tools that you have as a believer and why you should never keep it to yourself. In this message, we'll talk about the biblical foundation for sharing your story, the impact it can have, and how you can start telling it with boldness today. First, God commands us to share. Psalm 107:2 says, "Let the redeemed of the Lord tell their story." If God has saved you, redeemed you, or transformed any part of your life, you have a responsibility to share it. Your testimony is living proof of God's power and faithfulness. In Revelation 12:11, we see that they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. That means your story is a weapon against the enemy, both in your life and in the lives of others. The second point is that your story gives others hope. When you share your journey, you remind people that they're not alone. The struggles, doubts, and pains that you faced may be exactly what someone else is walking through right now in this very moment. 2 Corinthians 1:3 and 4 tells us that God comforts us in our troubles so that we can comfort others with the same comfort that we've received. Your story can inspire faith, restore hope, and point people to Jesus in a way that's deeply personal and relatable. I remember early in my walk, I hesitated to share some of the darker chapters of my life, but every time I opened up, I saw God use those moments to touch hearts. People would come up afterwards and say, "That's exactly what I needed to hear." That's when I realized that my story wasn't just for me, it was for them. Lastly, share your story with boldness. The enemy will try to silence you by making you feel ashamed, unqualified, or like no one will care. But remember, your story is not about how great you are. It's about how great God is. So how do you start figuring out how to share this? 1, pray for opportunities. Ask God to show you where and when to share your story. Keep it real, be authentic, not polished. People will connect with your honesty. And always point them to Jesus. Make him the hero of your story every time. Let me pray for you. Father, I just want to thank you for everybody that's watching this right now, Lord. I pray that you'll give them the courage and the boldness to go out and share that wonderful testimony of theirs, Lord, and that they will stay focused on you and that you will create the opportunities for them to do so. In Jesus' mighty name I pray, amen. Hey, listen, if this inspired you, like, share, and subscribe. Somebody in your friends list needs to hear this message right now about sharing their testimony. And if you'd like to connect and get some more resources about sharing your story and your testimony with the masses, go to kingdom-influencer.com. There's some resources there for you, and you can connect there with me personally, and we can hop on a call and help you get that story out to the masses. God bless, and I look forward to seeing you soon.